And take one, action.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To start it off.
Okay, let me just delete
Yeah,
that.
that's perfect.
Just delete that from the video.
Alright, so
I think certain videos you can't. I don't think you can get them like monetized if you do certain things. Now, I don't know how that works, but in case some kids are trying to show over some advice, I don't know how it works.
alright.
But we'll get the details down later.
Sexual energy. Take two.
We can just edit any part out here, but yeah, take. All right, so.
Alright, so how important is sexual energy? Let me tell you guys, it's the second most important thing in the whole wide world. So first one is love. Love is the strongest form of energy. Number two, sexual energy. Sexual energy, you guys, is where we call upon the God and Goddess inside of us very easily. For us women, we were kind of taught to stray away from that side, to be ashamed of that side, to control that side, to only give it to one person, to only do it when we get married, to only do it to create babies. Like, yes, it is life force, but that doesn't mean that we have to be portal every time we do use our sexual energy power. And in sexual energy, if you do learn to like really use it and be free with it, and whether you choose to do it with 1 million people, whether you choose to do it without one person, whether you choose to do it with 2 people, 3 people, point is, when you really tap into that part of inner body power that we have through our sexual organs, through our sexual hormones, you can manifest so much high energy to a lot of things that you want to create on this planet as heaven on earth. 3, the relationships you create with that part of you and whoever you are sharing with is out of this world. So that's my take on sexual energy. Take it away, sexy daddy, who I love sharing my sexual energy with.
Thank you for that. So the sexual energy take is it's fun. I mean, to be perfectly honest, love, its extension would be sexual energy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it may not be easy to love a person, but you can easily fall in love with the love-making aspects of a relationship because it's so resistanceless, right? Like, love is messy. I mean, you can say it's the highest vibration, but that's probably like real love. Like just using the word love, throwing it around the way as humans kind of tend to use it, there's so much resistance there that, I'm not too sure. But yeah, sexual energy, I mean, anybody know any other body in their life that really, really matters? Yeah, they only came through the portal of sexual energy. So I think it's at the top up there with fun, but who knows, right? Regardless, sexual energy is a very powerful tool because the way the universe is set up is based around magneticism, and the law of attraction is such that any pattern that you've been executing, the more you execute it, the harder it is to stop executing it. Wait, hold up. You actually can't stop executing it. You literally have to just shift your focus to something else, because whatever you place your focus on, you're going to execute that in your reality as your reality, or you're going to execute those patterns in your reality, manifesting a corresponding reality. And so imagine that, once again, going to the problem aspect, right? Which I want to share a quote or saying that the difference between a mountain and a molehill of a problem is whether you look up or down to it. So, if you're like, oh, this is a problem, oh my God, like the reason why you feel so intense is because you aren't focused at it. You ever see like a scary movie or a horror film and they're like slasher, chopping guts, and some people cover their eyes? Yes, same fucking thing. There's something going wrong, cover your eyes, cover your ears. You have to get away from there. And let's just pretend that it's a friend or a family member, maybe even a lover, and they're coming with that kind of like obviously angsty, like riled up energy, like the best thing you can do is just like, you know what, this conversation is really not making me feel good, and I would hate to act from this energy level. And so I'm just gonna give myself some space and offer you the same to just come back into our fucking alignment. Because there's nothing worth sacrificing your alignment. All the best days in your entire life, every single day where you're like, man, today was amazing. It's not random. It's not a coincidence. It's not chance. It's not luck. You were in the vibration that attracted such occurrences. And so here we are, and there's a problem. What's the easiest way to raise your vibration? Yeah, take a nap, meditate. But like, sexual energy is amazing, man. Just hop on IG, or, you know, as my guy said, bro, just put on some porn and just enjoy the structure of the female body, enjoy the structure of the male body, just enjoy the way they intertwine and touch each other. But just think, like, man, I mean, falling for someone feels good, but like, how does it feel climaxing with someone? Am I right? So sexual energy is very powerful in such that it's a huge distraction. And if you, as I said, the biggest cheat code to solving all of your problems is knowing that there's a consciousness that exists, and that consciousness is the universe, and it created the universe. And the most furthest expanded form of that consciousness is us human beings here in our physical forms. And our physical forms really just being vehicles in order to, you know, move around in the physical realm. But yeah, I don't want to take too much time. I know she deserves to share her piece too. But as I say, it's a powerful distraction tool. I mean, like, just being honest, go put on some PORN and like relieve yourself. Oh, you'll feel so much better. You will have a completely different perspective on whatever it was that that contrast that, you know, you're going through. So that's how I look at sexual energy. No one here was born without it, right? Yeah, it's powerful. Some of the strongest forms of attraction I've seen, like, damn, it's because, like, holy moly, like, this guy, this girl is so attractive, so beautiful, so sexy, and like, you don't even know them, you don't know nothing about them. They could be the worst match for you, but man, just looking at them, that sexual or, you know, physical attraction, it's really powerful. So I don't have to say it, and we've all experienced that powerful form of attraction. So anything you want to add, Goddess?
I just wanted to add, like, intentional sexual energy is even more powerful, because I just thought of, especially like whether you're single or you have a partner, like meditating before you're about to do something like this, neutralizing your energy, getting ready for the act, the inspired action of intentional sexual energy. Like, I'm pretty sure in those moments, all of your cells, all of your inner body is like attuning into this pleasurable experience to the max of it. When all your, like, yourself is attuned into this, because you're intentionally setting yourself up for this release, setting yourself to receive this grand amount of energy. I imagine that's probably one of the most powerful things you could do for yourself. At least, should we add also with tools?
Yeah, sure. If you, well, I mean, the idea is that I was talking about this, but tools remove our resistance, and so it's a lot easier for, as they say, you know, when you get drunk and you're like, oh, what the heck? When you're sober again, you notice that, like, whoever you hooked up with while you were drunk, they don't feel as attractive, or it doesn't feel like, wait, I hooked up with him. And that's because it removes a lot of the resistant perspectives that have been, you know, painted on our consciousness, saying that that's attractive and that's not. This is what's desirable. This is what you should go for, and this is what you should avoid. When the heart wants what the heart wants, and the heart is your authentic self. Us human beings have been taught to think with our brain, plan everything, be consciously involved with every decision, and really consider the pros and the cons. But the more you focus on cons, the more likely the cons are to manifest in your physical reality. So the idea is not to kind of live life with your mind, but to live it with your heart. And your heart knows. Your heart knows. And I don't mean like just blindly follow your heart. Yeah, you can do that. You just need to know one thing, that when you hold a perspective as though something's going wrong and you don't have evidence for it, if it doesn't feel good, let go of that thought. You are likely to manifest the very thing you don't want happening in your relationship if you're bringing the past forward. If you're, right, like basing off of what happened in the past. Oh, if you say things like guys always get, they lose interest in me after a week or two. Guys, you're literally attracting that in the next person you meet, and the next person each time you speak it, each time you bring it forward. So, that's just my take on things. That remove that resistance and allow yourself to enjoy some things that maybe normally your sober self wouldn't. And yeah, of course you may judge yourself, but just ask yourself, damn, did you enjoy yourself? And if so, then I call it a win. Just saying. So yeah, once again, this is us just sharing some of our beautiful perspective, and want to share our perspective with you in hopes to link up with our community, because I heard that there's a huge community of people that are literally waiting for you to share yourself, to make yourself available to them. And my God has got us a tarot reading, and the very last part of the reading was about, because I have petitioned the universe to, now that I know what a soul is, and that it only takes a small portion of what you call your soul to enter into a physical form, that your soul actually enters into multiple variations of a physical form here, and that you can ask the universe, which is what I did. I petitioned it to allow me to align, sync up, meet up with other versions of myself. And so, yeah, of course, I met somebody, the first person in my life that has the exact same birthday as me. I met some people that have the same type of energy and really resonate with my energy, who have the same name as me. And just a lot of different people that I will call my doppelgangers. And so the reading that she got from me was saying how, like, your soul family are out there. They're searching for you just as much as you're searching for them, and that they are you and you are them. So for anybody who finds a resonance for this message, I don't know if this message is for anybody, but if you found a resonance with it, then maybe we are your community and you are ours. And so we're just wanting to share, to offer some beautiful downloads, to hopefully offer some shortcuts to some beautiful manifestations in your life.
Go out there and have a lot of good sex.
Yeah, that part. So, deuces.